Hello everyone, it's Zarcast1256, back with Atlas Nation, Syracuse, Manticores versus Pantheon. First map in this best of 4. Actually, is it a best of 4? Yeah, I believe it's a best of 4. Is gonna be Rialto. I hit the wrong button. I did a pop and pause. I'm really sorry. That is completely my fault. I do need to share the link in the Discord. I need to really keep the thing on silent.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay. We have put the links in the Discord so other people can see. Looking at the comps, it is going to be a dive from the red, which are going to be Pantheon versus... I hit the blue again. I am bad. I am sorry. I hit the pause button twice. Those are on me. I just looked at the teams and I didn't realize. Blank gets hacked. Kaz on the Sombra, able to get that hack. There's the immortality field from Muckle, saves himself. It's gonna get destroyed by Sleeper. Full frontal. First one to go down. Damn it, Duck. First does get demacked. First one on the team. And Izami. Next one to get picked. Respawns will be coming in. I said that wrong. Duck is the second one to go down. Zombie's the first one to go down. I see Blank does get demacked though. There's the amplification matrix coming in from Muckle. Ducks gets demacked. Both divas out of mech, but Blank very, very close to getting back into mech. We'll be able to get into that, utilize the remech, get back into the fight ASAP. Full, gonna dive into the backline, gonna not be able to escape, just get completely destroyed, just completely burned down forever, gonna get hacked here, but there is the immortality field, and it's gonna save him. Jinder goes down, Sleeper as well, Duck does as well, but Latino able to get the res onto Ginger, I can't say Ginger, I'm gonna call him Bread. Because Ginger is way too hard for me to speak. Lalinto, that's how you pronounce it. Oh, yeah. 2 minutes have gone by. Sleeper pick. Now gonna go on to the brig. Full. Gonna go on to the right now. We might just see a we are gonna see it. It is a Zen Sombra Goats composition. We do see the Lalinto. Go on to the Lucio. Bread onto the Zenyatta. Full 1 health here, very, very low. There is the Nano Blade Riptire. All the ults got used. Amplification Matrix, that's full ults used right there. All the picks came in. The only one that survived was Kaz. Bread now gonna go on to the Baptiste. And that might have been a misplay for Syracuse Manticores, whose name does not fit in the team one. It doesn't fit in the thing. When I spec it, it doesn't fit on their name. So just S Manticores. A 5-man sound barrier comes in. There not sound barrier, sorry. EMP bomb comboed with it. Takes Blank out of his mech. There is the shatter from Anamorphic. Gonna try and get something. Doesn't get any picks ever, but Sleeper is gonna go down from that. Blank gets hacked, will not be able to get back in the neck, does fall while hacked, so a very good capitalization from Froll, who is going to go down to Muckle. Muckle using that immortality field, keeping the team alive when they stand in it. Duck falls, Bread as well. A reset for Pantheon. Sombra in the back line, trying to get something. Able to get out, but still 1 health. Ults are online. The ults will actually be favoring Syracuse Manticores going into this last fight here. The Riptide gonna be the first one to get used. Anamorphic is hacked. No picks coming from the Riptide. There is the bomb, the sound barrier. There's the amplification matrix. The counter shatter comes in. Both amplification matrix. Lalinto, Mako both go down. There's that nano blade from Izami. Sleeper goes down. Duck D Max, Kazjuice, and Anamorphic all go down. Duck as well. Both the Baptiste and the Rhino are still on the point. There is the immortality field on the point, keeping them both alive. Frontal gonna get slept and antied. Bread does fall now, but the respawns were able to come in. Lanto able to come back. There is the rally from Sleeper. Blank does get hacked. And have to back up just a tad bit. Gonna get a lot of heals here. Trevor with the Riptire, gonna pop it here. Gonna go all the way around, gonna try to get as many picks as possible. Gonna take out Duck, who does get D-Mac just before he does get Riptired. There is the Nano on the Anamorphic. Blank had his ult, had the ult on the Diva Bomb, doesn't decide to use it. Full frontal does go down. He did swap to the Hammond to try and stall it out as long as possible. Blank able to get back into the Mac. Gonna go in. Huge EMP takes everyone except for Bob, who is on the Ana. Lalinto, Izami both go down. Blank, D-Mech. There is the rally from Sleeper, who already has another one. Dive in from full frontal, going in full cards. Bomb gonna come in, gonna land on the high ground. Not gonna take anyone out. Is gonna take the, is gonna take Muckle and his immortality field out. Bob is gonna go down. There is finally the bomb from Blank. Doesn't get anything, but it does take Bread's immortality field out. So both Diva Bombs got both of the immortality fields. There's the triple ult coming in. Quadruple ults. That's gonna be right there. Juice, Bread, Sleeper, Frontal, Duck, and Lalentino all gonna fall here. That was a Blade, Shatter. Well, it was the Blade by itself, Shatter, Riptire combo, Nano at the very, very end. Both bombs were already sent in before that. And you also had the Amplification Matrix right after the Shatter. So, huge combination there. Sometimes, if you just launch every ult, you win. And sometimes it's just that simple. But I would say the ult usage is a bit off. Using a lot of ults, maybe unnecessary ults, maybe just go in, use the ult, and try and get whatever you can. That did not come back to bite Syracuse Manticores, but it could have very easily. But either way, no point was taken. The point was very, very close to being taken, but it was not. We are going to see a defense Zenyatta Goats. Z-Goats. And it's gonna be against an interesting comp. The Torbjorn on an attack. The tanks, it's Diva Reinhardt. They're good combo, but it's kind of like the basic. Doesn't really have the synergistic effect as Ryan Zarya or Diva Winston has. But two still really good tanks. Anamorphic actually going to go onto the Orisa, so that's very, very interesting there. We'll see how that plays out. It is against the Zen Goats. Bread putting in some damage, trying to build up the ult as soon as they can. Izami in the backline, gets discorded, able to survive, able to back out. Full frontal though, gets caught. Or just the healers are preoccupied with the Tracer in the backline. Frontal goes down. Duck Bread and Kaz all go down. It is not looking good. Duck falls. This is supposed to be the meta comp, and it is getting destroyed right now. Leonito and Sleeper both fall as well, and that might be it right there. The point is going to be pushed. It only has to go a few more feet. Blank just going to sit there on the Diva. Frontal tries to come back in. Off the pin, just immediately gets taken out. Juice and Bread both go down, and that's it right there. Syracuse Manticores take map number 1. Very decisively. Very decisively.
Play of the game.
You're going to see the player from Azami. I would say that this was actually an overall. As you can see right there, the rip tire was not used to kill any. I don't think it was killed to anyone. It might have gone to kill after that. I don't really think it was. And then you had the amplification matrix, which, yeah, but that nano blade would have been all that you needed to to win that fight. So possibly just a tad bit of an over ult there. But as I said at the end of round 1, if you just throw all your ults at the wall, one of them will stick, and you should really win the fight. Especially if you have like 3 more ults being used than they do. So very, very interesting first round. A very decisive win. Okay, I've put in the Discord on both teams ready. And it's going to be on Blizzard World now. Should really check. Just bear. I accidentally turned off Blizzard World, didn't I? I forgot to turn... No, wait. No, Blizzard World is next map. The Alto is the one that's gone. It's Blizzard World. So let's turn off Anubis. Gotta turn off Busan now. And then we'll turn both of them back on. There we go. I'm bad, I know. Temple and Busan back up. There we go. And in that time, both teams are ready. Yeah? Yeah, both teams have said they are ready. I just, completely messed up some backstage stuff. Either way, we're going straight into the next round here.
Initiating match.
Okay, we are going to Blizzard World. A very good map if you like a lot of Blizzard things. Yeah. Has a timeline, a Blizzard, just things that they have done. Where's Overwatch? Overwatch wouldn't be on here, would it? I don't think it would be. I do not think it would be. Because that'd kind of be weird. Yeah. Both teams have their composition set.
Looking for a special gift? Visit the auction house to find something for everyone on your list.
The gift shop. It's a gift shop.
4, 3,
We're gonna go in. It does seem like the attacking team are gonna be running a bunker comp. Although they do have Kaz on the Symmetra, on the Spark Symmetra, so it is a pink Symmetra. I like it, I like it. They will be able to get to the high ground. Just teleport around is gonna be Sim versus Sim here though. Turrets are going to be set up on the outside of the door. Create a nice little car wash. Izami gonna be the first one to go down to Bread. That's a huge first pick. Izami will be back very, very quickly though. Tracer is one of the fastest, if I believe second fastest character in the game. Lucio would be the first. Pantheon just able to go just creep forward. Frontal gets taken off the high ground way or another. Duck now falls. The Sim was able to TP the team up to the high ground, able to take good positioning, but something went wrong there. Bastion goes down. Bread no longer alive. We do see Valentino use the amplification matrix. Does die. Sleeper as well. Kaz, first one of the three to go down. Respawns will have to come in. Yes, it is Pantheon. Manticores now just have to wait for Pantheon to make their attack here. Sleeper and Kaz both very close to the hole, and Duck just falls out of nowhere, just gets picked from out of nowhere. Really unfortunate. That's gonna be another stall, another respawn in waiting here. Pantheon gonna have to find something here to attack. Sleeper! Zombie gets a huge pick onto Sleeper. Sleeper just kind of gets teleported up, doesn't know what happens, just immediately gets headshotted, I believe. Taken out of the fight immediately. Another pick. But Zombie tries for something, tries to get behind him, and gets taken out. So it is 1-1. Zombie will be a lot longer. Zombie now on the Hanzo. He's no longer on that Tracer. We do see the rally come in. The photon barrier, I believe it's called. Shatter comes in. We just see the configuration tank from Bread, unable to get much with it. Both Sims actually used their ult there. Amplification matrix coming in from Muckle. There is the bomb coming in into the back line. Doesn't really get much. Bread now gonna go onto the Lucio. Frontal, Duck, and Kaz along with Sleeper all fall. Valentino follows them. Duck's turret is the last one to fall. And that's gonna be a hard reset. I can't speak. Hard reset. Swaps. Possible swaps gonna come in here. Duck gonna go on to the Diva. There's gonna be a triple support. I do believe that Pantheon, we're only running the one tank, the main tank, and we're actually probably gonna go into the last fight here. And there are the dragons coming straight in. No one dies to them though. Valentino very close, but did have the immortality field to save himself. Or themselves. Pantheon now gonna rotate around, and once again, Izami gets a huge pick on the Sleeper. A Sleeper pick that is not. All the things are coming through. Duck does get D-Max. There's the bongo. There's a shatter. Bread full, and Duck all go down. Blank does get D-Max. Valentino falls. Rally comes in. We did see the amplification matrix. All the things got used there, except for Nano and amplification matrix from Pantheon. They didn't even take a tick there. They have no chance of winning. So no matter what happens, whatever happens, whatever way you cut it, all that Syracuse Manticores need to do after winning, or after this game is over, win or draw, because that's the only two options they have, is win one more map. Because if they win this, they go 2 up, and it puts them in a position where they just need to win one more map to take the set. If they draw this out, it's 1-0 with 2 maps left. They win either of those 2 maps, they win the set, because there'd only be 1 map left. Now, if there's one more map that can be drawn, I believe it is, it's Temple of Anubis. If that map gets drawn, along with this one, then there'd be 1 map left. What would the map be? I'm not going to hit the pause button, because I'm not bad this time. Ha! it would be Busan. Busan cannot be drawn. Right now, Pantheon have to win that map, draw this one out, and then draw the other one to go to a map 5, or win the other one, which is the other one is Temple of Anubis. Very interesting. Valentino trying to get something here. Trying to get something. Trying to do some like weird like floating moonwalk, I guess. I don't know. You're gonna see the bunker comp come out though. Just all in all, against the same comp for the most part on the tank lineups. Except a few different people are gonna be swapped their roles. Manjin gonna be on the Zenyatta forever, on the Hanzo, Zombie on the Genji. So a few different hero swaps. But still, the Baptiste and the Ryan Diva against that bunker cause. There's actually a triple tank bunker here. 2 supports, and the point gets taken! Point gets taken! C9, Charlie Niner in the chat, all of a sudden it's over! No one from Pantheon got on the point. It's just one bad event after another for Pantheon forever. Gets the play on the Symmetra. That's just unfortunate. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and that time it happened. I want to see a Charlie Niner in the chat. That is unfortunate. Sometimes it happens and you can't really help it. Let's see. Okay. The cards come in. It's evenly split among the cards. But 4 minutes and 40-second game, plus the 2 minutes in between, or actually there's only like, well, begin the game and then, yeah, so about 2 minutes in between, so very interesting. It is gonna be Busan next, so Blizzard is now out of the equation, and Pantheon have to win both of these maps. We're gonna have to go to Discord, put in our both teams ready. Pantheon already ahead of what I was gonna put in chat. Yeah, I just got on Discord and Pantheon already says they are ready, so they are very quick on the gun. So we will see. And Manticores are ready, so we will be going right into the next game. There aren't any real swaps to talk about, so we're just gonna keep on going. We'll straight in the action. We're going to Busan, the home map of Diva. It'll be very interesting to see what both teams run. Manticore's going 2 up in the series so far. See what they will be running compared to Pantheon, who are 2 down in the series compared to what they're running. So will not be surprised to see a Goats comp out in this map. It's a very good map for the Goats comp. It does seem like we have from Pantheon we have the beginnings of a Samba Goats comp. And from Manticores, they're actually running a counter Goats comp. It's gonna be an Ana Zen. That's not an actual. It's a very, very loose interpretation of a Goats comp. From Pantheon, very loose. Very loose. But Manticores, they're gonna be running a lot of DPS, 1 healer. Now, usually you want to have that 1 healer on the Mercy, but they are gonna put it onto the Baptiste, probably because if they have the immortality field, it's very, very effective. And it could be even better than this. Valentino, first one to go down. Full frontal is hacked. Bread falls as well. Valentino actually swaps off the end onto the Lucio. full frontal now goes down. And that's going to be the point right there. It's going to stop being capped very, very quickly. And it is going to be capped by Syracuse, Manticore, Sleeper, and Duck, and Kaz. Too many hands. They all go down. Now, the reason why this is a counter to the GOAT comp, you have high damage, not much need for heals, and if you can just spike the healing with the Reaper, the Doomfist, and then the Soldier just kind of put in the damage to make sure that they do die from long ranges. They can put in high spike damage, don't need all that much healing. The sports can really, don't need to full-on heal them and can use some of their utility, like damage boost, res, if you're Mercy, or the regen abilities and attacking abilities of a Baptiste. And then the hack is very, very crucial to take out the main tank most of the time. Sleeper actually going to now go onto the May, and a 4-man EMP comes in. Valentino, Bread, full frontal, Duck, Cats, and Sleeper. Sometimes the game just says it the best. Team kill! We did see the combination of the EMP and Meteor Strike from Blank and Izami respectively. So far this has been quite a wash. Both Sombras found each other. High level gameplay. They're trying to figure out where did each other go. Oh, it's so close. I actually lost track of the other Sombra. Fight is now, as I've been doing this, Pantheon have been rotating around the point, and out of nowhere, Frontal just takes way too much damage. There is the ham in there, puts the bombs. EMP from Kaz now. Valentino and Duck both die though. Kaz as well. Bread and Sleeper. It's only Frontal, and he's actually all the way back to spawn. There's no way he can get back in time, and that's gonna be map 1 or sub map 1 on map 3. Ults come in that were not used.
Score 1-0.
Pantheon on a very, very tight position here. They cannot lose one. They cannot lose this map, otherwise it is over. I know that. Golden smoked, my doggies. Yeah, I know where that's from. Yes, but they're just getting counted every point, it seems. Frontal now going to go onto the Winston, Sleeper now back onto the brig, so they are going to be running some variation of a dive goats here. With the Sombra, you get the Sombra hack, you dive in with the tanks, your supports are there, you put the Discord on the dive target, you speed them in, stun them with the brig. If you're able to, as I hiccup, if you do that very, very quickly and succinctly, you can very quickly take out who your target is. Bob, first one to go down. Bread follows, so it is 1-1 a pick. We do see a zombie on the Widowmaker on the high ground, looking for any angle they can onto the supports. Sleeper gonna get hacked here, cause 1 health. Sleeper is gonna be the one to go down, walks into the Widow line of sight. And the point is taken by Pantheon. They do have the point. They have the point. This is the first step for them to win the map. Kaz does fall to his zombie though. Frontal goes down as well. There's the D-Mag on the Duck, who I believe was hacked. Valentino falls as well. There's the pulse bomb from Forever. Probably not actually needed. Duck as well goes down. That's going to be the flip of the point. Syracuse Manticores now in control of the point. They have to count the point now. All the way to 100. Bread falls as well to his zombie. Well, if they need to practice coordination, then Goats comp is not the comp you want to run, because it's all about coordination. I'm looking at the chat. Pantheon now going to go around the left side, trying to look on this side. And there's a dive in from the Hammond, who uses the mines. They're going to be able to immediately take full frontal out. Duck is going to get caught out, not going to be able to get anywhere. Gonna fall. Both tanks are gone. Bridge is going to walk into them. Reset with the team. Not that bad of an idea. Sleeper tried to fall off the map. Gets taken out before he's able to fall off. Gonna just die on the tracks. Where's the train coming? I don't know where it comes from. Unfortunately, he respawns before the train does come in. And we saw there from from Bread, and from Sleeper, they both essentially killed themselves, or tried to, for the most part. And that allows the team to reset. And now with that reset, they'll be able to push in as a full team. You're going to see the EMP come in and the high noon to cap it off. Doesn't get any picks that right, but Jinder, Bread, it does fall. Hack again onto Sleeper, who is going to go down there. Duck, Frontal, both go down. Izami dies to Kaz, so there is signs of life. Valentino falls as well. He did use a sound. They did use a sound barrier there. Didn't get much out of it. Ah, the Deadlock skin. I love the gun on that skin. I'm gonna have the last 10% here. Pantheon gonna have to get onto the point one way or another. They're gonna have a few different ults to push in on this. They're gonna have everything except for the sound barrier. Well, Syracuse Manticores will not have anything. There's the EMP, gets half the team, and it won't fix forever. And Muckle Bomb gonna come in. Rally. Trans. And that's gonna be the point right there. Muckle and Anamorphic both go down. Frontal and Bread both go down as well. Frontal, the only one on the board of both teams that have an ult. Bob and Forever both go down. Kaz gets a double kill, a very nice double kill, ending out the fight. Pantheon cannot lose another fight. If they lose a fight and the point is flipped and taken, it is over. And Bread gonna not be able to get back in, just gonna like run into line of sight. Not gonna be able to get anywhere. It does fall. There's the mines from Anamorphic. Huge EMP from Blank. Gets everyone that's on the point. High Noon comes in, takes Sleeper and Frontal, and Duck out of mech. And the other two dead. Duck does fall. Valentino falls. It's only Kaz left. Gonna try and get to the point. There's the amplification matrix, and that's it right there. Blank does fall, but it does not matter. Syracuse Manticores win the set. 3 maps to 0, but there's still 1 map to be played. And it is going to be Temple of Anubis. Zami with the play. GG. It is somewhat over, but there's still 1 more map to be played, I think. Sometimes they, like, you know, cut their losses, take the L. So we will see. And this time across the board, it is Syracuse Manticores. All the cards. We gotta have 1 more map to try and get some points back. So we will see, we will see. Copy. I will have to put it in the chat. Are both teams ready? This could very well be the last. Actually, it is the last map. But the other map we just did, Busan, could have been the last map. There's always a possibility, as I just cannot hit. Okay, there we go. Not yet, Pantheon. Making some decisions here. Not yet. They are not ready yet. Syracuse Manticores not said anything. We are waiting on both teams to be ready. So in this time, Syracuse Manticores, very dominant victory over Pantheon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Pantheon, something. Pantheon. That's it, Pantheon. I think. Both teams still waiting on the readies. If we even get them. Yes, Manticores have been very dominant this match. So we will see what happens next. At this point we're just kind of waiting. There's not much we can do. Okay, I do believe Syracuse Manticores are ready. You know, waiting on Pantheon, and there is the go-ahead. Both teams are ready. Yeah. So we are going to go to the last map. It is going to be Temple of Anubis, one of my favorite maps. Favorite map is, of course, King Zero. The Temple of D rank. Very fun map.
Incoming in 30 seconds. Piece of cake.
And the round begins. Very interesting comp coming in from Pantheon. They're running a Winston, a Hog, a Torbjorn, and triple support. They just might not have enough damage to take it here. Kind of a huge amount of damage applied to them, but great immortality field. Not in line of sight of anyone to destroy, and in line of sight of your whole team to just push right up. Bread gonna be the first one to fall there. Full as well. That's gonna be the first right there. Muckle already has his ult. Duck follows third. Sleeper fourth. Muckle first one to die on his team. Probable res is gonna come in. It is gonna come in.
I guess it wasn't my time. Regen burst activated.
Muckle was able to get that ult, use it very quickly. Will not have it for a bit. Ults are coming online for the supports of Pantheon, and all the ults are coming online for Syracuse Manticores. First one is going to be the sights from Bob in the back line. Gonna try and get some heads. Able to get the head off of Hawk, but that does not guarantee a kill with a 600 health target, because a headshot only does 300 damage. But Anamorphic is able to kill Frontal and Bread's immortality field. Sleeper uses the rally. Blank gets hooked, but the bomb comes in, and it takes full right out of it just takes him right out. Forever does use the Valk there. Blank does fall. Muckle gets hooked, gonna go down. Blank does get res, able to get back into mech, is gonna be pushed back to the top. Anamorphic now using that bongo couch with the whole hog. Bread uses his ult, but immediately dies. There's the high noon. Frontal goes down as well. Valentino goes down. Sleeper gonna fall in a few seconds here, along with Kaz. Duck demeched here. There is Sleeper. Duck gonna get back in mech, actually able to survive to get back in mech. Forever, interesting ult, not really needed to. Kaz does fall. Duck gonna try and escape here, not gonna be able to. Just completely goes down. Forever just kind of uses this as a battle mercy ult. Very interesting. Still not, I don't even think that any real attempt on the point has been taken. Sleeper now gonna go onto the Genji, and a huge pick onto a zombie from Kaz. Huge pick. Frontal gonna dive in, but there's no one there. It is triple tank. Frontal, the only one with the ult from his team. Duck does get DMAC, and the point now finally being really attacked. And Lentino and Kaz both go down. A very weak push, as they really don't have their main tank. Bob does fall, Duck as well, so there are still picks coming through. The signs of life, Res on to Bob. Duck falls. Red's immortality field does go down while Muckles is still alive, and speaking of Muckle, he uses his ult. The amplification maker comes in the corner here. Bread, Full, and Sleep all go down in this room, I believe. Yeah, all of them, if I'm correct. Maybe not Ginger, but pretty sure Bread went down there. Kaz using the whole hog. There is a contest on the point. There will be ults coming in. Duck does fall. Was on the point a bit. You see 3 ults come in. Valentino, Bread, Duck all go down. We do see the Bongo, the Sights, the Blade, the Valk, and the Bomb. I think. Possibly? Yeah, the Bomb was also used there, I believe. And what can you say more? It's a team kill. That's it. We have at most 4 minutes left in this game. It has been a fun game. The cast, at least. A very short one, indeed. Very, very short. I'm gonna have a bit more food. Voltcom's gonna come online now.
Ready for battle.
Pantheon now gonna be on the defending team. They're gonna run the Bash and Bunker.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Syracuse Manticores is going to run the triple DPS, 2 supports, and 1 tank. That 1 tank being the Hammond. My comp is rather good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Against the Bunker. Yeah, this 1 tank comp is rather good against the Bunker, as there isn't really much ult charge to be gained, and is very quick, very fast, very high impact, high octane mobility. Trevor is going to be the first one to go down, though. Fred doesn't really have any protection there. It's going to get... Sleeper is actually going to be the one to get hacked. Duck gets DMAC'd here. Sleeper builds up the ult. Anamorphic, Bread, Duck, and Sleeper all go down. Sleeper unable to use that ult in time. Valentino gets hacked. About a bit more than half health here. I think like 124 close to. Does get a bit of self-heal here. Bob does fall, and Valentino gets EMP'd. Gonna go down. Bob does get ripped. Full goes down. V-Smons are gonna come in. There's the Blade. There's the Amplification Matrix. Sleeper unable to use his, and that's it right there. That's the end of map 4. Victory from Syracuse Manticores. Absolutely destroyed it.
Play of the game.
Incredibly decisive victory. Like an incredibly decisive victory for them. That is play. Good games in the chat. Short, but still very entertaining. All teams did very good. Manticores able to pull out in most, if not all, they actually pulled out altogether. And all of a sudden, I'm the only one left in the lobby. Yay! Fun. But only one left. A very short game, but still. That was actually... You can learn a lot from looking at that game. Looking at what Manticores did right. They actually made a few mistakes. And then what Pantheon did wrong. And they actually did a few things that were really good. Their rotations were very, very nice. Especially on the Blizzard world. When they did use a sim strat to get up. They just messed it up. They had the idea. And Manticores, I'd say they overaltered a bit. But I will have to put the MVPs in the chat in the Discord. I have zero clue who I'm going to pick, so it'll be fun. Until then, and until next time, this has been Arcast 102568 with Atlas Nation. This has been Syracuse Manticores versus Pantheon. And I'll see you guys next time. Arcast out. Peace.